before we get to the Claudia stuff, because that's going to be a long one, I want to talk about this movie that came out yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the movies to see it because, I told you I was in Fire Island. But there's a movie coming out that came out called Kill, which is being touted as like the Indian John Wick. And it's like one of the biggest action movies of the year. There's been a lot of rave reviews about it. But apparently, speaking of John Wick, director Chad Stahelski is said to produce a remake of the film from Lionsgate. I have no idea who's going to be in it. I would say put Dev Patel in it because, Dev Patel did his, Indian John Wick-esque type of movie, which I absolutely loved. But I was like, if y'all want to keep it going, and please don't put nobody white up in there because I hate when y'all Americanize something. Y'all always want to make the white man the lead. But I was like, have Dev Patel in the film. Or somebody of color, because to me it's like if you're gonna conjure the themes of the film, which is like, well, we'll get into what it's about in a minute, and I'll give y'all my full opinion. But anyway, so it says, according to MovieWeb, Chad Stahelski, the director behind the highly successful modern movie action franchise John Wick, is now producing an English remake of the Indian action film Kill. The director behind the John Wick franchise, Chad Stahelski, will continue to cement his action movie legacy as he is now set to produce the English language remake of the animated Indian Hindi language action outing Kill. As per report by Deadline, Stahelski and his production company 8711 Entertainment will produce the Kill remake for Lionsgate, with the John Wick director praising the original as one of the most vivid, wild, and creative action movies he's seen. Now, his statement says the following. He said, Kill is one of the most vivid, wild, and creative action movies I've seen recently. Nikhil delivers relentless action sequences that need to be seen as wide an audience as possible. It's exciting to be developing an English language version. We have big shoes to fill, and I'm looking forward to working with Nikhil, Karan, Apurva, Gunit, and Achin to achieve that. And I say, if you need a director, why not have the director of the Indian film come and do the American film? I'm sure he would love to have, give someone an opportunity from a foreign country to come over and basically remake the same movie, just put new people in it. And I feel like the theme in the film is universal because basically what the film is about, it's about a army commando named Amrit who finds out his true love, Tulika, is engaged against her will. He abords a New Delhi-bound train in a daring quest to derail the arranged marriage. So it's just her and her family and stuff are on the train, and he's trying to win them over and this sort of thing. But then what happens while he's trying to get his woo on, and his best friend is on the flight as well. Well, the train, sorry, not plane, but on the train. And so then what happens is there's a gang of knife-wielding thieves led by the ruthless Spani. And what happens is they begin to terrorize innocent passengers on the train. And so Amrit, the commando, basically takes them on himself in a death-defying kill spree. So he's basically using whatever's around him to kill everybody. And then what you find out is that, it's not just, this guy going off and just killing a bunch of people. You actually have this character who's killing people, but then you get a bit of an understanding of why these people are on this train and why they're doing what they're doing, because they work below the poverty line. They're struggling to make ends meet. They're doing this situation because they need to support their families and that sort of thing. So, and that's a universal theme, in my opinion. There are people in America, whether they want to admit it or not, and everything that's going on in this crazy ass country, especially when we got that orange fascist, wannabe fascist, trying to, start that Project 2025 and that whole drama with all of that. We have a lot of people out here who are struggling to make ends meet, how the government and all these other corporations, the 1%, are continuing to raise prices on everything and pushing people further and further away from aspiring to be able to make ends meet. So they go through drastic measures to make that happen. That is a universal theme. It's happening everywhere in all places around the world. If y'all pay attention to the news. So that makes perfect sense to bring that in. But I feel like to really sell it, is no shade, but y'all need to find a person of color who can not perpetuate, but play that part, because we need that. You need to have that universal theme, that way that people could resonate with the characters more if it comes from a place of us, people of color, who are used in a way to keep us down in the trenches, and we're having the harder time to get up there, because when you have those conversations with people, they were like, oh well, white people, y'all are all right, y'all not gonna struggle like the way that a lot of people out here struggle. So I feel like it will sell it more if you're able to do that. And I'm like, shit. And as someone, myself, who has done some acting and has worked out at UFC and all something, like, shit, I'll even audition to want to play the lead character. So I'm looking forward to seeing this film. I'm gonna probably try. I'm not. I'll probably try to. I'm gonna go see this film. But it also said, when we made Kill with Nikhil Nagesh Bhatt, we dreamed of global love, and seeing North American theaters chant "Kill, Kill, Kill" was like seeing that vision come to life. This announcement, coming from the original film's release, is unprecedented as a big win for Indian cinema. We are truly honored. And I have to say, I've been watching a lot of Indian cinema lately. Like, I like a lot of Indian movies, like, especially like the action movie stuff. Bollywood stuff is like, I'm not really into musicals like that, as I've said on the show. But I'm actually looking forward to seeing this one, because I've been seeing, like, on Netflix and even Prime Video, there's been a lot of really good Indian action movies on there. So it's them and Korean action films. I've been watching a lot of foreign films, and a lot of times them foreign people, they they sell the action movies better than us. I be feeling like with the American films, y'all just be thinking like, we want the Fast and the Furious, stupid, fake CGI heavy stuff. I was like, no, I want like real brawls. I want it brutal. I like my whole judges. I like the raid. Like, that's my wheelhouse. I like seeing bones being broken. I like seeing people getting smashed upside the head with a toilet. The whole toilet, like take the toilet, smack them upside the head. Like, I like stuff like that. I like brutal fight sequences. I want to be like, I want an oh shit moment. That's what I call it. When I be watching certain action, I'll be like, I want an oh shit moment if I'm watching something. So I say all this to say, for those of you out there who are action movie aficionados like myself, like the other day, I actually saw The Beekeeper. I finally got around to watching that with Jason Statham, and I have to say that was like one of his best action movies I've seen in a while. And so I like stuff like that. But anyway, so you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they actually put Jason Statham in that damn movie and have him be the lead. That gives me like Jason Statham could pull that film off and really sell it. So I could definitely see him doing that. But anyway, or should he go younger and be like, you know what? Maybe Chris Hemsworth. Somebody like that. Like, I would tolerate if we had to go a white lead. I could put Chris Hemsworth, and I wouldn't be that upset. But I would like to see a person of color. But anyway, who do y'all think would be the perfect choice to play the lead in this movie, Kill? Have you seen the movie Kill? What did you guys think? Are you even a fan of like crazy action movies like I am? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.